let's talk about a movie. Review for you! Okay, so first of all, Guardians of the Galaxy, let's just freaking start. So I got to go see Guardians of the Galaxy last night because I work at a comic store and sometimes good things happen. Woo! So it was the pre-screening, obviously, it doesn't come out till the 1st. And it was like super intense and awesome. And there were all these press there and it was just amazing and cool. But the real awesomest thing was this movie was so freaking good. Okay, so first of all, it's like a completely star-studded cast. There's like, nobody is not in this. It is so freaking cool. Like, Chris Pratt, Lee Pace, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, Michael Rooker, friggin' Karen Gillian. I'm not gonna pronounce his name right. Jimon Honso? Hounsa? I don't know. The really awesome guy who from friggin', never mind. Anyway, John C. Reilly, Glenn Close, friggin' Benicio del Toro, Sean Gunn, if you know him from Gilmore Girls as Kirk. I love him so much, and he was in this, and I thought I was gonna pee. It's just, so good! Apparently his brother is James Gunn, the guy that directed the movie. Yay! So first of all, this story was really fast-paced. There was a lot going on, and it happened real quickly. What was really cool was that it stayed true to the mythology of the world, and then it was really deep how it went. It went really deep into the mythology of the creatures and the players and like all this stuff, but it would still be completely accessible to someone who had no idea. Like somebody who just knew the Marvel Universe through the movies. This is going to be completely accessible to them as a story. And that is so cool. That's just good writing. And I'm very proud of Marvel right now for this film. There were parts that were definitely like beautiful and sad, but unlike some superhero movies that have happened, it didn't get dark and morose. It had the sadness as a part of the story, but it didn't let it overshadow everything. Like, the events that took place obviously influenced future events, but it wasn't about tragedy, it wasn't about sadness, it was just about the Guardians of the Galaxy. Ugh. On the other hand, it was so freaking funny. So funny. Like, the whole theater laughing out loud, funny all the time. I mean, not like all the time, but it was almost every scene had a laugh. At least one. And it wasn't cheap laughs either. It was like really smart, fast, very funny stuff. And I can't wait to see it again because I know that I missed some stuff because I was laughing. And it's not just me, like everyone else was in the same boat. I'm cold. Sorry, hold on. Okay. Another amazing thing about this movie was the soundtrack. And you know how I love me a soundtrack. But this one was so cool because it was part of the story, but it was also its own separate entity. And it was, I can't wait till it's probably out. Well, I want it, and I'm gonna get it because it's amazeballs, and like there's classics and just music that only served the story. It didn't detract from the action, it didn't detract from the drama, it didn't detract from anything. It was just really good music. It was so good. So if you are even just like a soundtrack nut, go see this because it's gonna be awesome. This was a really large ensemble cast. I mean, the main 5, there's only 5 of them, and one of them only says one thing over and over again. And yet, still, they managed to be so tight, and they worked together so well, even in times of conflict during the story, when they weren't getting along or whatever. it was still so, I guess, organic the way the relationships formed and changed, and it was kind of honest also in a way that a lot of superhero movies kind of gloss over. It was so tight as a performance, as an ensemble performance, and I'm just really proud of all of 5 of those dudes and lady who were incredibly on it with their characters and where their character was coming from and the risks involved, and it was just incredible. As an ensemble, they were so tight. Basically, what I am saying to you is, if you like superhero movies, if you like action movies, if you like any one of the actors in this, you would be doing yourself a great disservice if you don't go. I am ranking this above Iron Man 3, which I effing loved. Slightly above the Avengers. Like, it is that good. It is the best Marvel movie yet. In my, in my humble opinion that nobody asked for, it is the best Marvel movie yet. So just go see it, please, and let me know what you think, because it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. It is beautiful and wonderful and funny and great, and you just have to go. Okay? Okay. Later, taters.